Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, today we are strapping in for a look at the really unique automotive culture in Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
When you talk about the TNT car scene, you're really talking about this whole passionate ecosystem. It's got this sensory signature,
Yeah.
high-octane fuel, burning rubber.
Mm-hmm. And a huge influence from Japanese domestic market vehicles, JDM. That's foundational.
Absolutely, JDM is key.
Yeah, historically, TNT's import situation, regional tastes, they just gravitated towards these cars. They're robust, easy to modify. They became the sort of canvas.
The starting point.
Exactly. So our mission today, for you listening, is to kind of unpack how this culture keeps going. We need to look at the media, let's call them hallowed grounds for racing,
Okay.
and just how diverse the communities are that keep that engine revving.
All right, let's start with the physical heart then. The Frankie Boodram Wallerfield International Raceway. This place has a pretty cool backstory.
It does.
It didn't start as a racetrack at all. It was actually Waller Air Force Base, a U.S. Army Air Forces base they decommissioned after World War II, back in, 1949?
May 1949, yeah. And that context is really interesting because taking over old military airstrips, that's basically how modern drag racing started globally, especially in the U.S. post-war.
Ah, okay. So TNT's scene sort of plugs right into that origin story of drag racing itself.
Precisely. It connects TNT to that whole foundational mythos. But what really defines Wallerfield, I think, is its resilience.
Oh, so.
Well, competitive motorsport pretty much vanished when the track actually closed down in 2006. It was a huge blow.
Wow, 2006. That must have been, devastating. The main outlet just shut down.
Completely. But then it came back, reborn in 2014. That took immense effort from the community.
That really speaks volumes, doesn't it? Not just a track reopening, but the lifeblood returning thanks to local push.
Absolutely. But, passion's one thing. Building cars takes parts. It takes money. So if Wallerfield is the pressure cooker,
Right.
you need the ingredients. And that brings us to the digital side, the economic engine room, Trinituner.com.
Ah, yes, Trinituner. I've heard it called Trinidad and Tobago's largest automotive and classifieds forum. It's huge.
It's essential. It's the digital town square, maybe the engine block, if you will.
Okay, I like that. The engine block.
It provides that liquidity, that constant flow of cars, parts, accessories. It really democratizes access for almost anyone who wants to build and modify something.
So your build essentially starts on Trinituner, finding the car, finding the parts.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And that digital hub fuels an incredibly diverse scene. You find all sorts of clubs and communities. It's not just, high-performance JDM groups.
Okay, this is where it gets interesting for understanding just TNT's roads in general, right? The pickup truck phenomenon.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
You see trucks like the Toyota Hilux, the Mitsubishi L200, Nissan Navara everywhere, and they aren't just work vehicles. People modify them, express themselves.
Definitely. They're canvases. And you have organized clubs, too, like the official Nissan Navara Club. Just focus on the trucks, the community, the look.
Right, but then there's this other example that really shows the scene's adaptability.
This, for me, was the real aha moment, the emergence of the Toyota Aqua Club.
Okay, explain that. An Aqua is an economy hybrid, right?
Exactly. It's a car valued mostly for fuel efficiency, affordability. A lot of them are foreign-used imports, not exactly a traditional tuner car.
So not the usual suspect for a car club.
Not at all. But the fact that an organized, dedicated community is thriving around this practical, accessible car modifying, the meeting up, it just shows that personalization, that community spirit. It can blossom around any car that captures people's imagination.
Doesn't have to be purely about performance. It's about access and identity.
Precisely. Which is quite a contrast, actually, to the other end of the market.
Yeah.
Because TNT isn't just grassroots JDM and hybrids.
No, the high-end European segment is there too, and it's pretty sophisticated. You've got the official Porsche Center Trinidad and Tobago. They've even brought in things like the Taycan, the high-performance electric Porsche.
Yeah, and if you need proof of just how sophisticated and maybe how much money is swirling around that top end, well, there was this huge financial crime a while back.
Oh, what happened?
A multi-million-dollar fraud scheme involved local businessmen putting down huge deposits for these ultra-rare Porsche 911 GT models that, well, they didn't actually exist.
Wow. They were trying to buy cars that weren't even real.
Cars worth upwards of $500,000 each, track-focused machines. So the fraud itself was terrible, obviously, but it unintentionally confirmed something important.
What's that?
That there's a wealthy, knowledgeable group of buyers in TNT demanding really exclusive, top-tier, track-ready performance cars.
So putting it all together, what's the big picture here?
Well, I think the core takeaway is that TNT's car culture is defined by these two threads. Resilience, like Wallerfield coming back from the dead.
Right.
And this incredible adaptability.
Mm.
From those high-end Porsches all the way down to a thriving club for an economy hybrid like the Toyota Aqua.
It covers a massive range.
Yeah.
Resilience and adaptability.
Exactly. And that leads to a kind of provocative question for you, the listener, to think about.
Okay, let's hear it.
If a car culture this deep, this passionate, can fully embrace and personalize something like the Toyota Aqua and economy hybrid, what does that really suggest about the future of car enthusiasm globally as we move towards more electric and efficient vehicles? It seems to prove that maybe the specific platform, the car itself, matters less than the ability for people to make it their own, to build community around it. The culture just finds a new canvas.